Tzvi Lebetkin, you Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I woke up this morning experiencing somewhat of a embarrassment of riches. Where I got to do a bunch of videos this morning, right? I got to do 3 videos to make sure you guys have content while I'm offline for the next couple of days. So I had planned to actually, because this is how much I love you, okay? And this is genuine love. I want you to know this. I had planned to take out a troll subscription to the Times. Now, I'm always scared to do that, right? I'm always scared to do that because I always forget, and I end up paying for a month, or 2 or 3 or 6 or whatever it is. I don't really want a subscription to the Times. However, the Times has an interview with Jodie Whittaker talking about what's happening next for Jodie, and I am so appreciative of you guys watching, and going to my channel and subscribing and liking the videos. How could I not? How could I not subscribe to it? We're going to read it together. And there's so many, Screen Rant just dumped 2 new articles. I was going to do a whole other one today. I can't even do both. I have too many. There's too many stupid things going on about Doctor Who, and I want to cover other stuff as well. But there's too many stupid things. There is no opposition on the idiot switch. I think that's what we're learning. And today is a day fraught with a stress for me. Today is the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. So after I finish make this video, right, I just got a bunch to do. We got a bunch of silver to clean. Cleaning silver's a pain in the ass, but I like to do it for Rosh Hashanah. So we got a candelabra. My wife likes candles on Friday nights, and on Jewish holidays. Got a special cup that I make a blessing over wine in. I just got a lot to do, mate. A lot to do. I've got to change it. I've got a lot to do. So anyway, I'm actually starting early. Normally I record my first video around 10. It's 9 o'clock, baby. Not messing around. 9 o'clock. Arse's in the seat, ready to work. This is how we should live. Anyway, before we go to the video, like, share, subscribe. All these things are fan-dabby, double-dozy. Thank you very much. I am extremely grateful. I mentioned that before, but I actually am. This isn't a cunning marketing ploy. This is me telling you I am very grateful. So if you consider hitting the subscribe button, thank you very much. That's lovely. If you're subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed, because somebody who doesn't think it's lovely that you subscribe is YouTube. They are not fans at all. So make sure you're still subscribed. Although, I tell you, I've been doing so well, my subscriptions have been going up, even though YouTube constantly takes subscribers off me. Like, for some, honestly, really, does this look like the face of sedition to you? I'm basically a fat prick talking about boobies, okay? That's it, right? That's it. Like that's my that's where I am in the world. But the YouTubers deemed that deplorable. So like, share, subscribe, comment. It's going to take me a long time to reply to the comments. I'm off for 2 days. I'm offline for 2 days, so I do apologize. It's good, but let me know what you think. And check out my Indiegogo, which is going to print today, Monday, September 6th. The delivery date was September. It's going to be fulfilled this month. It's going to print today, but the order is going in today, so I'm very, very excited about that. What is this? It's 2 awesome graphic novels. We've got Biblical, Bible Stories, Atheists, Traitors, Rationalists, Rogues. 240 pages long, never mind the quality. Fill the width, baby. Wrote and drew it. This is very, very biblically accurate, not preachy. It's just kind of a story, which I like the story. Then we got this one. We got The Imperium, a love letter. Oh, come back. A love letter to Telefancy in the 1960s. I wrote this one. Dominic Rasho did the art. Who's fantastic. Dominic Rasho is just fantastic. I really, really like his work. This is now 120 pages long. We've expanded the main strip. We've expanded the backup strip. It's freaking awesome, baby. Freaking awesome. Can't wait. I really genuinely can't wait for you guys to read this, right? This is the fun bit from me. After I get over the bit of like the stress of it being sent in the mail. That's actually one of the biggest expenses in doing these things. Getting it to you, right? Once I get over the stress of it being fulfilled or going out to you and you actually get it, that's the fun bit, and I'm able to move on to my next project, which will be Substack, which I'm looking forward to. If you buy both books, you get a bunch of extras. You get this poster. I'm going to give you another poster as well. In the update I do today, which I meant to do yesterday, I'm going to tell everybody, go ahead, choose yourself another poster, because We've done well. We've done well together. Everybody should do well if we all do well. So we got this one, A Bohemian Time and Space. We have this one over here, The Eyes Have It. We got this one, Great Balls of Fire, and this one, which is probably going to take a minute slow because I always put the bigger file on this one. Yeah, I got the little Wizzy Wheel thing going around. Called For Every Young. Now it's frozen. Now I'm just stuck with it. I can't shoot anything else. It's a pain in the ass. I'm about to give up. We're not, oh, there you go. Forever Young. And then, of course, we have the For the Male Gaze cast. And it's frozen again. Really? Oh, there you go. A bit of Princess Leia action. Oh my, it's Counselor Joy. Hello, Perry. This is what I think about whenever I close my eyes. It's been this way since I was 13. I can't control it. And then when I open my eyes, I think about this. I have a good life. So these are all postcards. You can mail them to your aunt. You can mail them to the dowager, your dowager aunt or the vicar. And I'm sure they would appreciate it. Speaking of appreciating things, let's look at somebody who didn't appreciate the incredible opportunity that were given to her. Jodie Whittaker, first woman to play Doctor Who. How much did she appreciate it? Well, she appreciated being Doctor Who, and more of it, taking it away from those evil white males. Ew, toxic masculinity. No, let's get rid of that. And being the first stunning and brave woman to play Doctor Who and breaking the glass ceiling. Now, yeah, I have to tell you, there is no glass ceiling to break, right? It's a delusion on the behalf of feminists. Feminists think, oh, no society stops me and I'm a proud woman. I'm gonna break the glass. No one's stopping anybody do anything, right? I mean, no one's stopping women be bricklayers, although women do end up stopping themselves be bricklayers. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it? Women seem to only be worried about things being stopped doing things that they're not being stopped doing. That are quite fun, like, no one's gonna stop me writing Doctor Who. Well, okay. Again, I don't understand why gender is any barrier to entry in 2020, in 2015, on 2017. Well, Big Finish, who are purveyors of Doctor Who audio adventures, they are really convinced that women are being gate-kept out of all kinds of things, out of writing Doctor Who, right? So they say, you know what? It doesn't bother us that the most people who buy our CDs aren't women, right? And most people who are into what we do that doesn't bother us. That are not women. No, because there are no men. There are no genders. So it doesn't bother us. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a lot more women writing Doctor Who, because that's clearly what everybody wants who's on Twitter, which makes up about 5% of their market, maybe, if they're lucky. Like, it makes up 2% of the comic book market, and they think it's 98%. Fine. So they went ahead and recruited women, which they are pulling from a very, like, hey, basically they had a pool of talent that were interested in working with them. So let's say 80 of them were men and 20 of them were women. So they gave jobs to like 10 women and 2 guys, which means the quality nosedived, right? The quality absolutely nosedived. So why are we talking about Big Finish? Because that's essentially what happened to Doctor Who as well. There's been equality of opportunity and equality of outcome. Equality of opportunity is, I think most sane people can get behind that. Everybody should have equal opportunities in life, regardless of gender, skin color, ethnicity, like all these things. Like, obviously, yes, everybody should have equal opportunity, right? Equality of opportunity. We should not have equality of outcome, because that's fascist. As basically what we're saying. So Jodie Whittaker, unfortunately, is a moron, and she likes sounding fashionable, and so she's basically a totalitarian fascist, 100% on board for it, which she really brought to her portrayal of Doctor Who. Didn't go down so well. And here's the other weird thing. It's beyond me. Whenever they do a gender swap, whenever they give a franchise to be led by a female, like led by a woman, firstly they act like they're storming the beaches of Normandy. No, Like again, no one ever had a problem with like anybody have a problem with a sexy spy? No, nobody has a problem with a sexy female spy. I think they have a problem with an androgynous non very sexy spy who's the best at everything ever, who's now called 007. I think people have a problem with that. I mean, why not just make your own things? The answer's obvious. Because A, they can't, because seeing the talent on display that made this garbage, they can't make their own stuff. And secondly, it's not about making Doctor Who or comic books or movies or stuff. It's not about that at all. It's about re-educating the audience into understand that women are people too. The trouble is, the audience already knows that. But all they've done is re-educated them into a sheer lie that they're living in a deeply racist society. The reason they were convinced they had to be convinced they're living in a deeply racist society because they voted, that society voted in ways that the people making this didn't like. They voted for Brexit, they voted for Trump, and they said, oh no, that's racist, even though it wasn't in any way, shape or form, because they couldn't win on the merits of the argument, so they just moved it. So that's essentially why we had unwatchably bad Doctor. And like, I'm looking at this picture of Jodie Whittaker trying to be sexy. I'm like, oh God, Jodie, you've done such an awful job that you are an average-looking woman, right? You're an average-looking woman. You're not stunning, but I find you physically repulsive. I mean, literally, I nearly lose my erection when I look at you. That's how bad it is, right? And nearly comes close. So, because you've just done such an awful job and destroyed something I love. And you did it with a smile. Because I'm a moron. I don't know. Up from down, me. Icky thump. Okay, fine. So let's read the interview. The actress on Disturbing Your Fans. I'm disturbed, baby, but I ain't your fan, okay? I am not your bloody fan. Believing in aliens. Really? Like, really? Are there aliens? Probably. She probably believes in them as like, does anybody have to tell her the Cybermen aren't real in Doctor Who? The Cybermen again! No, Jodie, they're just men and so. Oh no, look, that one's real. No, they're all fake. No, they're all real. No, they're not. Okay, and hitting the big four. Oh, blimey. Okay, I'm 50, right? So that means she's 11 years younger than me. When you're 20, right, and you meet a 9-year-old, that 9-year-old seems, a little bit, less developed than you, right? They seem like a 9-year-old, right? So amazing thing is, as you go forward in life, they that gulf of difference in maturity doesn't get smaller, right? I still look at Jodie Whittaker like a 20-year-old looks at a 9-year-old. Right? That very much for the same reasons. Fine, so I'm going to skip bits so we don't enrage the copyright gods. I would recommend, if you really want to read this in its entirety, go to the Times and take out a trial subscription. I hope I'm just taking out a trial subscription. Whittaker 39, born in Skelmanthorpe. I thought she was born in. She was called a Shatlass, wasn't she? And by never has somebody been better named. Learned her craft. No, she didn't. Big break in 2006 with Peter O'Toole in the film Venus. Don't remember it. She was cast on ITV drama Broadchurch in 2013. Yeah, and that's how she became Doctor Who. In 2017, she was the first actress. Wait a minute. I thought you weren't allowed to say actress. I thought it was an actor now. Oh. In July, it was announced that she will leave the show in 2022. See, it makes it look like she's done 5 years, doesn't it? And that everything's spin, right? You know what the world's like nowadays? So if you buy kosher food, you've got to have a little like kosher symbol on it. And Jews always argue about everything. So some Jews say, I don't eat that kosher symbol. Well, screw you, I don't eat that kosher symbol. Well, screw you, I don't eat it. So yeah, you got to have some kind of kosher symbol. So if I can get a packet of bacon, bacon's not kosher, if anybody doesn't know. Bacon. 2 things you should know about bacon. It's not kosher, and it's delicious. Every time that you sink your teeth into some bacon, you should just stop and go, thank God I'm not Jewish. It's so good. Oh, man. Bacon's one of the few things you can add to literally anything and make it better, right? But imagine getting a packet of bacon and you put one of these kosher stamps on it, like these kosher, and the people go, oh, look, this bacon's kosher. No, it's not. No, it says it right there. Look, it says it right there on the packet. It's got the kosher. No, but no, the pig can't read the symbol. No, it's not kosher. No, it's kosher. It says, that's where we are right now in the world. It's like, if it says it on the label, that's it. Don't look at anything inside. And that's essentially how the 2020 election went down, right? The people said, well, this clearly very partisan person signed off on everything, so everything's fine. No need to look. Don't look at anything. And if you ask to look at anything, you're a weirdo, and we're going to put you in a special internment camp to re-educate you. Essentially, right? I mean, that makes you sound a bit guilty, right? They had that, or they had, well, this person says it's okay, and he's just surrounded by a mob from Black Lives Matter and Antifa saying they're going to burn down his house if he says something that they don't like. So clearly it's okay. No need to look. Don't look at anything, right? God. So yeah, 5 years, because she's been so successful. But the reason we're reading this article is mainly to look at the comments afterwards, which is priceless, absolutely freaking priceless. Fine, blah blah blah. I don't enjoy a lion anymore, and I panic if I sleep in. Oh, because I'm so dedicated, me. While I've been in my final weeks of filming Doctor Who in Wales, work gets me up at 6:15. Oh, darling, my wife gets up at 6:30 and I get up at 6. You know, and I think you get paid more than both of us, and neither of us has destroyed a beloved TV show. So, stop stroking your own cock, okay, darling? It's not so impressive. 6:15, all by myself. Oh, it's so terrible. But even on weekends at home in London, I never sleep past 8. Oh. Okay, it's called being a grown-up, right? It's called being a grown-up. I have to look after. Look, you have one kid. Oh, that's so impressive. When I wake up, I immediately turn on 6 music. I don't know what 6 music is. I don't need soft, gentle music to ease me into the day. You don't strike me as a soft and gentle person, darling. Okay? I mean, again. This doesn't look soft and gentle, okay? This looks like all elbows. Oh, the chuffing way, here I come. Okay, who gives a shit? Oh no, I was just going to skip, but I'm glad I didn't miss this. The way she looks at herself is so reverential. It's like, I mean, listen, I think I'm a reasonably good guy. I don't talk about myself like that. I mean, what am I talking about? I can listen to Pounding Faithless to get me going. I'm like a human energizer bunny. And I bet that's how she sees herself. I bet that's how she sees her portrayal of Doctor Who. Ooh, look at me. I'm so chuffing great. Oh, I can just keep going. You understand that your character destroyed the human race, right? Several times over, right? Remember that time? Yeah? No, you don't remember. I don't. Because I'm like a human energizer bunny. Ooh, look at me go. And while I'm raring to go, maybe take a breather, darling, and you know, apply some what we like to call in the grown-up world thought. If you apply thought to anything, you might realize that you are a ridiculous virtue-signaling moron, which is why that you, I think, studiously avoid applying thought to anything. But when I run out of juice, I can fall asleep mid-chat. She's so fascinated with herself. I have the same breakfast every day when I'm working. Oh, God, this is so boring. 2 pieces of brown toast, which is what one said. 2 pieces of brown toast with butter, never margarine, and honey. Because I'm a bit spiritual, me, so I have honey. I'm a single shot oat latte. God, really, single shot oat latte. The fact that I'm living in a world where the word single shot oat latte is a thing. I feel a vagina growing in me. That's how emasculating the world is in 2021. Oat latte. Oh God, you homos. Drink a coffee, okay? Just a coffee. I can't have more than 2 a day. Oh, again. Let me highlight this. This is incredible. as a manic enough. Oh, I'm a bit of a card, me. Oh, I'm a bit of a one. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, a bit of a one, me. Aye. Is it? I'll try and I'll try to squeeze in the other coffee during break between scenes in my trailer. Oh, you mean you're not doing it as you're on set? Really? Oh, that's incredible. Wow, wonderful. It's my home away from home, albeit with people in alien prosthetics wandering around. Because we're a bit funky. Us, we're the funny ones. Oh God, you're a moron. I definitely believe in aliens. Now, I don't think you believe in aliens in an intelligent way. I don't think you've looked into the Nimitz incident, for example, or trying to work out what drove that lozenge-shaped craft that they couldn't measure, right? No, I bet there's aliens out there. That's about as far as they go. Believe in aliens. They can't just be us. Well, they can't just be you, darling. We don't even know everything that's out there yet. The universe is infinitely huge. We don't even know everything that's out there yet. Well, again, why is that your expectation? That you like what? Okay. It's lucky. It's very green where I live. And my dream day is of just wandering around the woods and the heath and not returning till day's end and finding my child starving to death. My trailer's covered in mud. Oh, that's a fun day out. When I'm on set, you've got Brecon Beacons and the sea, which is just beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Can we talk about a bit of Doctor Who? Okay, we've had to be very cautious with filming because we have a care of duty for everybody involved, but not care of duty for everybody who washes your unwashable garbage. I just realised I'm going to have to pixel out this, otherwise they're going to give me a copyright strike. Probably. I'm going to pixel out like large sections of it. We have to be very cautious. We have a care of duty involved. Things are a bit slower, but it hasn't dampened our energy on set. Oh, God, again, if you could just read a book, I think that'd be really helpful for everybody concerned. Era's in the same boat. The world has to carry on the pandemic while managing the risk. Darling, you're not storming the beaches of Normandy. You're making a shit TV show and you're doing it badly. Play the Doctor taps into joy of childhood energy. Well, certainly childish thinking. Everyone has played the role differently. That's true now, right? Everyone has played the role with intelligence and thought, and I would say an air of how do I explain it? Professionability, yeah, like professionalism, and then there was you. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah, great. Again, I think most rapists enjoy their every minute of it too. Not so much the bloody victims, mate. Okay, being surrounded with the best creatives who look at you and go, "Oh God, please stop, please stop." Who've become my mates. I've never got bored. Well, darling, you've got such a little mind. How can it get bored? They give you a squeaky toy. You're good for a few hours. I mean, really? So thinking about the future, it's kind of weird. I see that we're not seeing what's next for Jodie Whittaker. I'm looking forward to exploring different characters and genres on the Dole line. That's okay. The funniest Doctor Who fan experiences are the most unexpected. That time when all the fans turned around and said, "Jesus, you are shit. I didn't expect that at all." No. Reason I'm driving to London going very, very slowly in traffic, and a girl on a bicycle was stopped beside us, and she had a Doctor Who t-shirt with me on it. Oh, she got it from the bargain bin. She didn't know. So I was very excited. I wound down the window and yelled at her. Scared the crap out of her. She ran away crying. I mean, like, what the hell? Look, it's me! I'm Doctor Who! I mean, that's really how I think this is how she lives her life, right? Oh God. Scared the crap out of her. That said, I've lived in North London since I was 20, and I love being able to blend in and go around my routine. You're reasonably able to blend in, right, and go around your routine. It's because you're so so nondescriptly awful as the Doctor. You are just so freakishly awful. Filming usually wraps around 5 p.m. Okay, jeez. I mean, again, this is so boring. This is so boring. And my ideal time for dinner is when I'm working blah blah beans. What? I'm working. Yeah. My ideal dinner when I'm working is beans on toast with grated cheese and a large glass of wine. Ew, that's really bad. I don't like baked beans. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. When she's home, she eats later. Who cares? If I have a family staying, they know to have a wee snack in the afternoon because they'll be waiting a while. Okay, like what? Like your husband and kid? That family. Hitting the big 4-0. I'm hoping delayed. My Glastonbury ticket is valid. Blah blah blah. I got sewing machine for 38th birthday, and grandparents do Zoom classes with my. Who cares? I love nothing more than driving home at the end of a week's filming and being able to listen to the whole album start to finish. Oh God, Dolly Parton. Bloody hell. One night, Almy. Oh, I'm so interested. She's so obsessed with herself, right? There have been lots of lessons from the pandemic. I don't want to go back living my life a million miles an hour. Yeah, again, maybe just stop and have some contemplative thought. Just an idea. Okay, here's what I think. Do you know those like big things of paper they send you with words on it and you got to say the words for your job? That's called scripts, right? You should read that and you should try and understand them, right? You should try and get an idea. She's ambassador for Audi UK. So if you're planning on buying an Audi, think twice. Think twice. Best advice I was given, my dad instilled me as a kid, never be afraid of not knowing an answer. Bloody hell! Her doctor is not afraid of not knowing an answer, and her doctor doesn't know lots of answers. Let's be clear, her doctor does not know many answers at all. I mean, really? Okay, advice I'll give, users trying to change things for the better. We are, you're going, okay? What I wish I'd known. Some of the best lessons of life are in Doctor Who's Green Eggs and Ham. Okay, but some best bit of this is the comments. This is where we're up to the comments. Andrew says, great actress. Look, you're welcome with your opinion, mate. I don't really think so. But Doctor Who scripts were so awful and patronising to anyone white and male that I gave up watching. She deserved better. Oh, let's look at the replies. You forgot to have middle age. The program is aimed at children, not us. We've had our time with John Birdie directing. Actually, that's not really true. The program's it was a family audience. It was aimed at everyone. I used to watch my kids. It was lovely. Not so. It's aimed at okay, fine. He's saying it certainly didn't seem to be exclusively for kids during the tenants meeting. Yeah, agree. Fine. Everyone's handing this guy's up. Perfectly pitched. Maybe they should have had a woman but written it the same. Maybe a Dalek sock snog scene. I guess so. Spot on. I only watched 1 and 2 episodes before the wokeness and lecturing got me, and I just gave up. Dreadful writing and characters. Worst Doctor Who ever. Oh, this is wonderful. Best looking. 1 second. Let's just look again. No, she's not. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at my action figures of the Doctor. Okay, I can't think of anybody I would rather have sex with, okay? They're all men, so you got me there. But that doesn't mean, like, you know, my life would have to depend on it, right? It's, like, not my first thing. So young. Not really. It's not a full storylines of rubbish. Full of BBC agenda. Okay, she read them. As a fully paid up B-file, it pains me that in this case I have to agree wholeheartedly with you. She's a great actress. Scripts were terrible. Are you picking up on the subtext here? Are you picking up on this? And also, she didn't talk about what's next for her, because there's nothing next for her, apparently. If they had anything announced, they would announce it, right? I just think they didn't know what to do with her, and equally, she didn't know what to do with the role. last 2 words that weren't needed with her. They didn't know what to do. Worst Doctor Who scripts ever. Fix that for you. Okay. Great actress. Not right for Doctor Who. For your own sake, Jodie, just try and land something with both a better script and director. Not bad advice there. I'm hoping to see Miss Whittaker back on stage. A very talented actress wasted on this Doctor Who nonsense. Watch her film Venus battling with Peter O'Toole. She was very young and magnificent in it. Yeah, but she was shit in this. She and Chibnall destroyed Doctor Who. Oh yeah, this is a good one. The ratings for her series as Doctor Who are extremely low, both in US and UK and US. I'm glad they're both going, and the damage is going. However, the damage already done. They should have concentrated on good writing instead of forcing ideology onto audiences. Although both of them probably don't care. You said it, baby. Chibnall oversaw and wrote a dismal script that created the Scooby-Doo stuff. Yeah, listen. If you're somebody who thinks that Doctor Who has been doing well, I think not, right? I think not. If she had integrity, she'd have quit. Yeah, I hear that. She was awful. Okay, ask. Best Doctor Who. I'll start. Tom Baker. Go. Okay, fine, let's go. She had the opportunity to be a great Doctor Who when I first saw her. She says she's got the right look. I don't think that's right, but she lumbered with terrible scripts and stories. Having a gang of friends with her was a big mistake. Part of the attraction was seeing the Doctor Sparkle going. However, she never had a chance to get into stride. She had every opportunity, but looking forward to seeing her in new roles. Okay. Love her work. She was brilliant in Broadchurch. Not so good as Doctor Who. Doctor Who, this is what we got to be concerned about. There we go. Doctor Who had its day as the woke nonsense promoting any gender relationships were included. Totally ruined because the writer wished to push his own ideas on gender relationships into a series that should have been a rough and tumble and directed energy rep and time and space traveling romp. It became a flop in a one-dimensional drama. It was not for Jodie Whittaker. Used to be a fan until she made Doctor Who. Let's see, are there more? God, how many? This goes on for a while. Okay, fine, we're nearly done. But you know what? The public needs their say. The public needs their say. She was involved in Doctor Who. It was a blemish. Hopefully she will soon be forgotten. Interesting, Star Trek was slammed at the same time because of its liberal attitude toward race. I'm not sure what the connection between these two statements are. Great performances. Sandra Grimes in The Assets. Never heard it. Beautiful. Loved her in St. Trinity's. God, she was. Oh my God. This is okay. Go to YouTube and look up the St. Trinity's music video, and she's in it, kind of dancing, and it's just really awkward. It's just really awkward. Which is, I guess that's how you could describe her performance. I think that's why she thought her socially awkward line was okay. I feel socially bloody awkward. Okay. It's I don't know what to tell you, mate. It wasn't very good. Okay, it wasn't very good. Jodie Whittaker, what's next for her? She has no bloody idea. Makes me think there's nothing next for her. Makes me think there's nothing next for her. Maybe a bit of P45 action. Jodie, darling. I say this on behalf of most of fandom. You were awful. You're shit. Goodbye. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.